Alright, you're live.
Hi, welcome to Cooking with Indy. This is the live edition. We are going to make tortillas. It'll be something fun. Corn tortillas. Homemade corn tortillas. Very simple process. I hope a lot of you try this and let me know how you like them. I want to introduce our guest today from our film industry and also does some archery. This is Ashley. Ashley, say hi.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Alright, so my degree is actually in geology, but I've been doing work as background in film industries instead. That's how I met this guy. I did a bit of archery practice today. I'm part of an organization.
I've got and these guys are the real deal.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Like when the films were in, that's who they call to make sure that
Exactly.
it's legit. So that's badass. I have a friend, Makoa, Chrissy, who is an archer that would probably have a little bit to chip in if she's watching. She doesn't have a TV, but I know she has internet. Anyway,
tell them they can make comments.
Oh, and yeah, you can comment, please. Anybody has any questions? I'm just making tortillas. That's the microwave because I was heating up some water. So, Ashley, if you'll take a seat.
Alright.
You gotta have the recipe up. Please stay. Alright, so we're gonna start with just some basic masa. Where's the masaca?
It's right there.
No, the bag.
Oh, I put it away.
Oh. Let me grab it so everybody can see what it's like. This is what it looks like. There's different kinds of masa. You okay?
I'm fine. What was that?
I don't know. It's a ghost. There's different kinds of masa. This is the masa that we need for tortillas. And so I already have that here. I have 2 cups, pre-measured. And we're going to mix that up with a little bit of salt. Table salt is good. Salt is to taste, just like with everything that we cook here. It's to taste, and if you like your things a little bit more on the salty side, take care of yourself right then and there. But if you're on a diet and you can't, then take care of yourself right then and there. This is also something that is not necessary, but it makes mucho yummy. A little bit of manteca, lard. This is what it looks like. If you look at it like if you're looking in the store and it says this instead of lard, you just have to turn it around because otherwise people don't recognize it. So it's in English and Spanish. I just put a little bit, boom, 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 lard. Hold on, you want to mix your salt up first with the masa. And you do that simply just like with flour. And then I'm going to add a little manteca right there to the center, like that. And hot water. Doesn't have to be boiling, just hot. I like to pour it right on the area with the manteca and start spreading it, and then that starts combining with everything else. And the hot water is the key to this. It doesn't have to be boiling, but it should be, you're going to work with it with your hands, so it should be as hot as your hands can take it. I like to start with a spatula like this because I don't like to burn myself. And I like the hot water on there. But I'll show you what I mean. I'm just combining it together. Now, so if you're kind of a wuss, don't use super hot water because you're going to hurt yourself and we're going to giggle at you because it'll be funny because I done just told you.
Ashley, can you hand me that phone that's right there, please?
And so this is where you start the kneading process, and you're just making sure every little thing of this is mixed nicely so that you don't have a glob of salt or a glob of manteca or something like that, and you don't have like a real dry spot. Just consistency, like you do with any other dough. When you have it like that, you're going to put it in a bowl. And let me get this started over here. You're going to put it in a bowl, and then you're going to get a rag, a dish towel. I like to wet it and then wring it out so that it's moist. And you're going to cover it for 30 minutes at least, a little longer if you want, just like that. So I would be covering it and putting it to rest. Because this is Hollywood, we've already done that. So this is rested, and now what I want to do is I want to get it out in a nice,
That's the tool we forgot.
flatter shape. And
oh, crap. Watch your head.
sorry about that. A pizza roller, like a pizza cutter, will also work. I like to do this. We're not going to measure out the tortilla size, but we are going to split it evenly. And so, like a pizza, I just cut it like that. And try to get about even amount size. And you'll have some play with it, but then it's just about making your little, there's an echo. Your little balls of masa.
Do you play with your balls again?
I'm playing with my balls of masa. Salud, TWD people. And once we've got these like that, that's when the next step comes into play. So, you're going to need a tortilla press. Very cheap. Very helpful, especially if you're going to be making tortillas. So you get one of these. You can get it at any mercado, and there's a bunch all over the place. Us Mexicans, we are everywhere, and we have stores. You're going to use just a Ziploc bag. Cut off the top. Okay, gotta be, there we go. And then open it up the sides. And this is what you're going to use to keep the masa from sticking on the press. So the one thing I am going to need is a little bit of water. Just a little, and I want my hands not to be too dry. All right. So you've got your masa, whatever size tortilla you kind of want. Press. And ándale, güey. And then I like to turn it and ándale, güey. Because I like to get them as flat as possible. And then, as you can see, watcha. You have the hot grill. A griddle is best. Boom. You know when they're done when they start to crisp up and lift up around the edge. It's about a minute. I like to keep a hot stove on it, like a medium high. But you can play with it and see how yours works. I'm working on an electric stove, and as we know, I don't like it. But I'm getting better at it, and I'm very glad that I'm having to learn because you never know. And just because you don't have your favorite stove with you doesn't mean you're gonna miss out on yummy food. So there we have one tortilla, two tortillas cooking. You see a little bit, I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little bit of rising, like that second skin is forming. The ghost is back. It must be a Mexican ghost. So this is crisping around the edges. It's perfect to flip. About 30 seconds on this other side. And we are going to have our homemade corn tortillas. It is, well, we can see the rest of, well, hold on, let's see right here. Been about 30 seconds. This tortilla is perfect. Like that. It's hot. I wait. Pero, Would you like to try a little bit of this with a little butter?
Sure.
Tell us what you think, because that's how you know when a tortilla is good. With a little butter.
Do you want the spreadable butter?
No.
Okay.
And this tortilla is done as well. Yum. So there you have it. Very, very easy. Very simple. It's just about having the right tools. Tortillas are good, go great with everything. You can make tacos, soft tacos. You can make the crispy shell tacos. I think I've shown a recipe where we show how to do that, and they are spectacular. All right, you want a little bit of salt on it?
Sure.
And all right, a little homemade tortilla taco.
All right.
Tell us what you think.
It's pretty good.
Yes?
Yeah.
Nothing like fresh tortillas. You get addicted. You never go back to store-bought. You just end up making time to make some tortillas. So, there we have it. Real easy recipe. I have it on medium here, but on this grill I do a little high. This I made with gas stove in mind. So, oh, and I was using cast iron skillet before. So we have the 2 cups corn masa, 1.5 cups hot water, a little salt. Mix it, let it rest, cut in even portions, palm it, you make the little masita, and just that simple. Just do one more, so you can see that simple.
That was pretty good.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. With these tortillas tonight, we're gonna make tacos. So a little beef, potato. We already have everything else prepped for that. But we're not going to stream it live because that's just kind of boring.
And it's Walking Dead night.
Oh yeah, and Walking Dead. Walking Dead time tonight. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm super excited. All right, so we're done with that. Once again, all you really need is this, and I think it was like 15 bucks.
Yes.
15 bucks, and you're probably never gonna have to replace it. It's heavy, the way you want it. Looks good. Looks Mexican.
Everything Mexican looks good.
Everything Mexican looks good, right? Oh, I am in love with this right now.
You said you're on tonight's episode, right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but hopefully.
So keep an eye out for him.
Grace.
Grace. It's enough. All right.
Thank you so much for joining in. Now you know how to make tortillas. Now you know how to make tortillas at home that you're going to love and that you are going to be using for all sorts of dishes. When you do this, please holler at us. Hashtag Cooking with Indy. Let us know what you did and how it went. If there's pictures, we want to see them. Thank you for joining us tonight. Ashley, thank you for joining us tonight and being our official taster.
Yeah, no problem.
Sherry, you're awesome for doing this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I also want to thank Buster and Gracie for not barking the whole time. Thank you, thank you. Buenas noches.